Hi guys, it's Jeffrey and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will be sharing with you guys my winter skincare survival tips. I don't know about you, but my skin gets super dry in the winter with the cold weather, so I need to go to extra effort to keep my skin hydrated and moisturized. In the past, I've been experimenting around with skincare, and for the past year, I feel like I've really found a routine that works for me and that keeps my dry skin well hydrated, so I wanted to share that with you today. Just a little bit of background on my skin type. I used to have really oily skin and I had a lot of acne, and so I went to the dermatologist and tried different treatments and ultimately ended up doing Accutane, actually 3 separate times, but I finally have cleared my face up. After going through that treatment for 3 separate times, my skin has just permanently shifted to a drier skin type even after coming off of the medication. I have to take extra care to moisturize and hydrate my skin because my skin type is now drier. I'm going to take you through step by step the products that I use in my skincare routine, so let's get started. The first step of my skincare routine is the cleanser, and I did this part when I just took a shower. I have found that the cleanser you use makes a huge impact on overall dryness of the face. I use this CeraVe cream to foam cleanser, the hydrating one. It's for normal to dry skin. And at first I was using the cleanser that was for normal to oily skin. I realized that it was drying out my face even more because it was meant for oily skin. But I needed the extra hydrating boost of this cleanser. When I switched to this, I noticed a huge difference in the hydration of my skin. So take a look at your cleanser if your skin's dry. There might be a chance that that has an impact on how dry or oily your face is. The very next thing I put on my face is the CeraVe Hydrating Toner. And again, this is for normal to dry skin. So really you have to know your skin type. So I need products that are helping moisturize dry skin. The directions for using this product are to cleanse skin first, which of course I did, and then to apply with a cotton pad in sweeping motions. I have tried using cotton pads, but then what happens is they get stuck, like little chunks get stuck in my beard, and so I just go like this and I just pour a little drip on my face and then rub. And you have to be really careful not to get it in your eyes or anything. You're supposed to rinse it out if you get it in your eyes, but this method has always worked for me. This is just how I apply it. I always make sure to use clean hands because since I'm touching my face, sometimes I just put like a little tiny drip on my hands and rub it around. I use the toner on my neck too, just because that's a place where my skin can be really dry, and whenever I shave, I notice it getting dry or bumpy, so I always make sure to moisturize. I usually just give this a little bit to dry, and then normally when I'm doing my routine, that's when I'll like put product in my hair while I'm waiting for this layer of things to dry. When I introduced this toner to my skincare routine, I did notice a big difference in just the hydration of my face, and on days that I ever skip this toner, my face feels a lot less hydrated. Like if I just go straight to moisturizer and I don't use the toner, I do notice that my face doesn't feel as hydrated. And so after introducing this product to my skincare routine, I can't seem to go without it. Something really good about this product is that it lasts a really long time and it's not that expensive. I think it might be less than $10, and one bottle has lasted me over a year. The very first time I got it was 2 Christmases ago, and then it lasted me until this past Christmas, and so I asked for another one, and this is the current bottle, and I think I just recently opened it, but it's only been January, today's February 1st, and I've only used like a little bit. So since you're just using like a few drips at a time, it really lasts you a while. For my moisturizer, I use the CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream. This comes in a heavy little plastic container, And here's what the moisturizer looks like. It's a very thick cream, so I just take a finger and I take about this much out, and then I just rub it in between my hands like this and kind of pat it around a few areas of my face before I start to rub it in. Rub it in my neck because, again, I explained that that was a place on my face that gets super dry. Upper lip, nose, and then around to the forehead. If I notice that I didn't get enough, sometimes I just take a little bit, and so like my forehead needed a little bit more. I rub it in pretty good, give myself a little massage. This is night cream technically, but I use it for my daytime as well. It does not have sunscreen in it, and it is thicker, and so that's why I think it's a night cream, but I honestly like the feeling of it on my face. I like the thicker moisturizer. I feel like I need it because my skin's so dry, especially with it being colder in the winter. I really feel like it helps to lock moisture into my face. I've tried using some of the other CeraVe lotion, and it's just not thick enough for me to really feel hydration all day. While I'm waiting for this to soak in a little bit, I do use Aquaphor about once a day, and then I just apply this to my lips and rub it together. It kind of makes them shiny, but Aquaphor has been the best moisturizer for my lips ever since going on Accutane. Chapstick just wouldn't work for me anymore, and so I needed to introduce Aquaphor to the lineup. And in the winter, with the outside just being so cold, it really helps to lock the moisture into my lips. Throughout the day, I keep this Wild lip balm in my pocket. Then I just add some as needed. I do like that this comes in flavors. This is a reusable case, which I talk about a lot on my channel, but they just come with refills inside that you can replace. They're always coming up with new fragrances and scents, so I feel like I'm never bored of it because there's always a new fragrance to try. The last step of my skincare routine is to use this creamy eye treatment, which is from Kiehl's, I think is how you say it. And it has avocado in it to moisturize the eye area. This has lasted me a while so far. So inside it looks like this. A little of this goes a long way. So I take this finger because I heard you're supposed to use this finger for like delicately putting it underneath your eye. Take it on one finger, put it to my other two fingers, and then I just dab like this around my eyes and then like just slowly rub it in. I kind of come up here too, just to get all the skin around my eye, but I just want to be super delicate with the skin under my eye. I really love this product because it really hydrates the skin underneath my eyes. I feel like it leaves it shiny and nice. This product I got from Ulta, and when I bought it online, it was 50% off. So I do recommend trying to check and buy it online because I bought the bigger size, which this is still like a very small container in comparison to how much you get. It's the bigger size, and it was $30 I think, but regularly priced $60, which I'm like, I would not pay $60 for like a tiny thing. So I'm super glad that it was on sale online. And then with it being an eye cream, you barely use any of it, just like this. So really these things last me a long time. And this value size also, I think I bought this over the summer, and it's amazing. I still have like this much left. This just stays in our shower, so I've been using it, and then I think if my sister watches her face in the shower, she might be using it. But it's a value size and it's lasted a long time. So honestly, for skincare, I'm not paying a ton all the time. This is really the product that I have to buy the most of, and I think that they last me about a month and a half. It's like $18 for one of these, and honestly $18 for a month and a half is pretty good if you think about it. Every time I go to buy it, I'm like, oh, it's so expensive, like especially compared to like any other little like tub of lotion, but it's what I've found to work the best for my skin, and I think that my skin just in this past year is the best that it's ever been in my life, besides maybe when I was like a baby and like a child. So I'm really thankful that I found these products, that they're fairly affordable. The final look of my skin, as you can see, it's definitely shinier on the under eye area, which honestly I think when you have bags under your eyes, I feel like it just helps to give it a shiny, happier look. Thank you guys so much for watching my winter skincare routine and tips for dry skin. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps me out so much. Leave a comment down below with your favorite skincare products or recommendations. We can chat about it in the comments. Subscribe so that you don't miss any of my other videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.